Today I do a review of the Mars from Vadim Taranov. 800, just had mixed up with Mars or JCM 800, a GC8 or something like that. Okay, Vadim Taranov Mars, Plexi #1. Let's check the spec. Okay, this one. Mars Plexi #1 is a 32-bit PC VST plugin, which was designed with vintage guitar tone in mind. It's not based on a particular model, but presents the average Plexi tone. Original based on the Mars JC8 for emulation of, there's another model where it's Mars JC8 from Vadim Taranov. This one is free, that emulate the mimic of Marshall GCM 800. So the Mars GCM preamp. Okay, originally based on the Mars GCM preamp, it was deeply reworked in order to enable wide tweaking capability to cover the tone of many different Plexi amplifiers. Okay, based on the Marshall GC8 and deeply rework preamp, the preamp section, and reworked in order to enable wide tweaking capability to cover the tone of many different Plexi amplifiers, tone-wise ranging from mellow and ending with the characteristic of roaring treble. To do this, the amp seems not also come with a rework preamp, but with new power amp model. Okay. The plugin comes in two versions: the demo with limited functionality with a limited usage time, and indeed didn't to demonstrate the plugin, register user without all these restrictions. Plexi is a Windows PC VST 3032. The plugin, this is made, you need a 32 to 64-bit digital audio. Okay, but it's 32-bit, but in the package as a 64-bit zip file for $8 US. So what we got there? It's like a quality switch. We got a quality oral quality, everything oversampling the multiple of 4 HQ or without oversampling UQ, which can be used as a draft mode. This is result more digital artifact present in sound, but less CPU usage. If your computer can handle working in stereo mode in real time, then it's recommended to use the low quality mode. Usually, when it's working in stereo mode, so the plugin consumes twice as much as CPU power required to process to ref and write up. Okay, of course. But it turned off, you need a good PC with, a decent generation of core, Intel core, something like that, rather than dual core, like my old laptop one. So let's check it out about this Mars demos. So the Mars Plexi one costs around $8 US dollar. It's cost around 11.25 Canadian bucks for me. So the question is, does this work the weight? Does this work the buff? And was right or wrong to buff this? Definitely buff this, because I found it interesting. So the default setting, I put that on a rider lighting impulse, but put that on a Marshall. Let's go on regular Marshall impulse, for example. One off axis sounds real. By default, really allowed a little bit on the output. You put a little bit of power amp at drive, a little bit gain default impulse, input default, presence and bass, mid and treble default. There's a brightness on it. By default, everything's going fine on the palm mute and all the stuff like that. Interesting. Low not too much CPU consumption. I can put that low quality if I want to put that in stereo and put let's put my simple tracker. Yeah, the simple tracker is still the best. Okay, for more Marshall, this it sounds good. The gain and the PA drive at default, the output a little bit too loud. Maybe it's just that way. So, does this amp can match my Metallica impulse? Let's check it out. So I put on my Metallica Gold R and started Master of Puppet. That sounds good. Depending on the put my palm on the mute position, but so without using some treble booster on Tube Screamer Overdrive to boost that, sounds fine, interesting. The sounds interesting. Maybe a little bit the mid scoop. Really raw on the tone. Let's put a little bit more gain on it. Interesting amp, but the default setting a little bit of not too much gain, leave the input. Yeah, there's a presence knob, but always turn it down. And why put a presence? Because okay, there's a presence knob on every Marshall ahead. Okay, so about the brightness, regular bright. Okay, does this match, for example, the Killimal tone? Oh, really harsh. I can turn the brightness, to regular. The tone is really interesting. Okay, very interesting. I will recommend this Vadim Taranov Mars Plexi one. For the price, okay, $8. It's not so bad. Okay. You can also download the demo, which got a limitation. You cannot switch the switch of stereo to mono stereo routing mode. It's disabled, and there's some tick on on the knob that's not smooth as this knob setting. And of course, the Mars Plexi one is white, and you're gonna see that if you even try the demo first, and then voila, you can try this as your own. Okay, so if I put a little bit of reverb on it on the mix, okay, I just not put my favorite TDS maximizer, but just put it on. It's time to turn it down a little bit the track volume. Okay, does it do well on the mix? Sorry, hard to talk this time. Okay, with the bass on the mix, threshold bass, but this is okay, then let's put down the right lighting. amp simulation, the Mars really replicate the benefit of where the era where Metallica used the Marshall Plexi era. When I can't talk about the first two albums, Clem album, and to of course write the lighting, of course, and then this match nicely on that old school era. I mean, all the raw sounding without using a tube screamer overdrive in front of this. As long as you don't put the mid that's a little bit too loud, too down. Not too much. I'll put the mid around to 2 or 4 on the scoop. A little bit on the 4 for the rider lighting. Now. But I like the tone of that amp. So those I can recommend. Well, if your budget for $8 US, buy it. If not, try it. The demo version was limited to cannot work in stereo routing mode and all this. So this is my review for the Mars Plexi 1 from Vadim Taranov. And good one. I can keep this one as one of my favorite and try to dig a little bit more on it. So for Marshall Plexis and GCM 800 some sort, I can recommend this one. Thanks for watching and see you next time.